Hello and good evening, everybody. I am Lynnette White, and I am the founder and director of the gospel singing group, the Plantation Singers. I, I formed the group in June of 1996. One reason I formed the group was to give my mom something to do in her retirement. And another was for preservation, education, and celebration of the Gullah Geechee culture. Yeah, I adopted a motto for the group. That motto is keep the light shining. I adopted that motto because the Plantation Singers is all about peace, love, joy, and happiness, and shining the light everywhere we go. And I also adopted a scripture for the group. Psalms 100, verses 1 and 2. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with thanksgiving and singing. And that's what we do. Another way we keep the light shining is with our signature song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. We start off all our performances with this song. This is one of the songs I carry into my educational programs. I've set up a 60-minute educational program that I take into schools all over, from preschool to college. And I teach the students about the music of the Gullah Geechee culture and how it helped the enslaved on the Underground Railroad and how different genres of other music came from spiritual music. I talk about the food and how rice was the cash crop for plantation owners, and it was called Carolina Gold rice. I teach other traditions like the Gullah Geechee language and other traditions of the Gullah Geechee culture in my educational shows. Something I teach are the 4 key elements of spiritual music. Call and response. That means that someone leads the song and the rest of them respond, hopefully in a good way. 2, the music is part of an oral tradition. That means it's passed down from generation to generation. 3, the music is very improvisational, means that we sing it how we feel it, never singing the song the same way twice. And then number 4, the music is very rhythmic. That means I get a chance to teach everybody how to do the Gullah Geechee clap. Yeah. So then I teach about the Gullah language. The Gullah language is a blend of West African dialect and English. Why this blend? Because most of the plantation owners were English speaking. You all probably know a Gullah song. I know you do. That song is Kumbaya. And Kumbaya is Gullah for come by here. So I get that far. Then the next thing I do is I teach about the sweetgrass basket tradition. The sweetgrass basket tradition is a very big part of the Gullah Geechee culture. I'm sure you see the sweetgrass baskets on Market Street and other places in downtown Charleston and along Highway 17 in Mount Pleasant. The basket making became a big part of how Gullah families supported themselves starting in the 1930s and through today. So that's a good bit about the educational component of what I do. Now, How do we spread this in the community? Well, here are some of the ways that we do. My daughter, Tadia, and I sub in the Gullah Theater at Boone Hall Plantation, and we do Gullah storytelling there. I am also the host of a radio show called Gullah Voices on Ohm Radio 96.3 FM. And I use this platform to not only reach out into the Gullah community, the Gullah Geechee community, but the community of Charleston. We perform at community centers like the Wadmalaw Island Community Center for their Taste of the Islands event every year around March. We perform at churches all over the Charleston area and beyond. And we do low country gospel weddings and any other events that people are interested in having us perform at. So, as you can see, I am a performer, a teacher, and a community leader. So, in conclusion, remember that Gullah Geechee is a people, a family, a language, a culture, a tradition. But more importantly, Gullah Geechee is a community. Keep the light shining.